Let me introduce to you a little bit about the history of Aizubange. This town history is quite old, over 1,000 years old. It prospered as a transportation hub during the Edo period, and even now we can still find some traces of that past. Aizubange Town. When I came to Japan almost 17 years ago, one of the first places I came to was a taro-un sweets shop. Whenever I would feel homesick, I would eat some of their sweets, and then it would ease my loneliness. Many years later, now with my children, we actually come here to either buy their birthday cakes or just to get desserts. One of the famous sweets over here is called the Tenjin-sama. One of the most famous sweets and one of my favorites here is called the Tenjin-sama. It's really delicious and there are many different flavors. There's the plain one, which is cheese flavored, there's chocolate, strawberry, and even walnut flavored. This wonderful jolly man here before you is the boss of taro-un.
What's this one?
No, this is big strawberry cake.
Is this real?
Big strawberry.
It looks like a real strawberry.
Yes, strawberry.
Oh, wait. No, it's not. It's mousse?
Yes. Strawberry mousse.
Strawberry mousse? Oh, really? Okay.
Strawberry chocolate. And walnuts.
Walnuts, okay.
Walnuts and cream.
It's good.
Banana and strawberry. And caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah. Banana and cream. Banana. 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 Bread.
Can I try it? Yeah, okay.
Bread dry. ハンバーガーみたいだね。
Yes.
ハンバーガーみたいだね。
Yes.
ハンバーガーみたいだね。
Yes. I did some good shopping today, so the wife and kids will be happy, and my stomach is happy. Now it's time to go do some jogging. The rice in Aizubange is delicious. Usually rice shops remove the rice husks before storage, but at the Yamauchiya rice shop, the rice is stored in the state of paddy ears. This unique way lets them store the rice for a longer period, and the outcome is a more delicious rice. Let's ask Katsuhito Sato of the Yamauchiya rice shop to teach us the proper way to rinse the rice, the way that it's done here in Aizubange. So let's prepare the rice for the rice cooker. This is Bange's own really yummy rice. White rice. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. More? More. It has to be right. It's okay? Okay. Bowl. In the past, washing rice was a task which required effort. But nowadays, it's done differently. First, we must stroke the rice with care like this. You must repeat this 3 times. If you wash it too much, the rice will crumble. That's it. Right, the final step, once we rinse the rice, we put it in the rice cooker. Okay?
Okay, done. Okay. Nice. 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 Nice.
And put some on the floor too. Yes? Okay. Okay.
Okay. お米1に水菜1。
After that, put it in the rice cooker. Press the start button and just wait patiently 30 minutes for it to cook. In the meantime, we can play with the cat. So So, of course, you know what this is a rice cooker, and we've just prepared rice and put the water in, and we have let it cook for half an hour. Now it's finally ready. It's done. How did it turn out?
Whoa! What?
This is the technology of Aizubange. That's good.
米だけにいいコメントだね。
Aizubange Town. Tamaraya is a stationery store in Aizubange. It has a complete range of stationery goods such as office supplies, fountain pens, art supplies, and so on. Additionally, another interesting thing I'd like to mention is the personalized official name seal. An indispensable item in Japan. A name seal is something foreign residents should have. I want to get one. Let's look for my name.
Yuri?
Yes.
Kanji?
Kanji is okay, or in hiragana is fine. They don't have it. That's too bad. Too bad. Name seals for authorizing documents is common in Japan and can be used in interesting situations. It can seem quite novel to see a foreigner using one and can thus be used as a conversation starter. Mr. K, who works at Tamuraya, can make my own personalized seal. He can make a personalized seal for any name. Now, he's making my seal. Like this. This machine is engraving my name on plastic. So this piece, once it's finished, will be put onto the handle of the seal. Wow, he did it. It says my name, Yuri. Let's try my new seal. A perfect name seal was completed. Yeah, it looks good. It works well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got my seal. Maybe I'll play some guitar in commemoration of my new name seal. This is a popular local butcher shop, which is well known for its various meats. The staff here is always happy to serve foreigners. Furthermore, their secret meat dipping sauce tastes spectacular. I especially want to taste it while I'm here. This is the kind of sauce you use along with your meat, your steak or various meats. This is garlic sauce, very spicy. You're supposed to put mix soy into it, but I think I'll try it like this. It tastes like garlic. It's good.
結構外国人さんの方もお肉買いに来てらっしゃってまして、はい、とりあえず私は英語は苦手通訳アプリ、
Google アップね。
見せて、
すごい。Okay, Arahori. Keep up the great service. Aizubange Town. Here in Aizu, the image of ramen noodles is strong. Kitakata ramen noodles are famous. However, the most undisputed specialty of Aizu is soba. It has been enjoyed locally for about 400 years. The soba here has a solid consistency and a very white color. There are a great number of soba making masters in Aizubange Town. In Bange, you are guaranteed to find many places to eat delicious soba noodles. The buckwheat noodles here are made from 100% buckwheat flour and will deteriorate unless you make noodles and eat them within 2 days. Therefore, you should make your way here to eat them. That's the best way. Now, let me introduce you to Mr. Uchiumi, a young soba noodle master. He runs a farm called Wakamiya Bakusaku. You can experience making Japanese soba here. Let's give it a try. He is Mr. Hiroshi Uchiumi, an authentic soba meister. Now, why don't we take a look at the true skills of a traditional soba meister? Massage は上手ですか？
まあ上手ねって言われます。上手ねって言われます。上手ねって言われます。
The soba meister's freshly made noodles are a true perfection. Soba making is an art form, and he is a noodle virtuoso. Now it's my turn. Let's try to mimic as closely as possible the skills of a soba meister. Let's go. Now it's my turn. Finally, the soba meister is here.
こんな感じ。
Soba meister, Mr. Hiroshi Uchiumi's soba is very beautifully crafted. After about a minute of boiling, we're ready to eat. Let's bring it into the next room. Chow down.
ゆりこれからそばにいようね。そばにいようね。
いや、そうだよ。いや、美味しいよ。There are many ramen shops in Aizubange. However, Ishiyama Shokudo is the oldest. What is the specialty here? By the way, what is not fufu? Aizu's locals love ramen. Usually, we imagine Kitakata ramen as being the champion. Yet, Aizubange is a worthy noodle opponent. So what is this type of ramen? It looks like he's making ordinary ramen. But he's using ice. We can see ice floating on what seems to be ordinary ramen. What is this? Is this not scalding hot ramen? Well, anyway, let's give it a try. Let's also hear from Lisa Yamauchi, who runs an automobile maintenance shop in Aizubange. What does she think?
麺が美味しい。
Let's ask Mr. Uchiumi, a familiar soba meister, for his impressions.
やっぱシンプルなこと、あとスープが透き通ってて、まあ油っ気がない、 だから喉越しがいいですね。ほとんどそばと似てる。
These delicious chilled ramen noodles are swimming in a clear soup. Yummy! Although this is originally Ishiyama Shokudo's specialty, over time, chilled ramen has become a famous meal all over Aizubange. I highly recommend it to all the noodle lovers out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Aizubange Town. Next, let's talk about Planning Co Ltd. The textile industry has been thriving in Japan for a long time. There are traditional textile industries throughout Japan. However, with the passage of time, these textile industries have unfortunately been in decline. However, here in Aizubange, the traditional textiles are once again spotlighted in this modern age. Aizu cotton making has been passed down from that era, and it has an unchanged way of doing things and keeps its vintage manufacturing method as it was at that time. With cotton products and designs not only made in Japan, but overseas in countries such as Thailand and others. Let's have a look at the wonderfully woven fabrics. This is Mr. Sota Sato, the founder of Planning. Mr. Sota often works with overseas designers to develop products with designs that utilize Aizu cotton. He's also exploring new possibilities for the use of Aizu cotton. Cotton is quite cool, you don't sweat so much. Maybe I should try a different color. This is a nice purple color. Let's try something different, maybe a different color. Thank you. I think I'll try a blue. All right, let's go. What do you think about this?
とてもお似合いですね。
I like blue, but I also like the green one and the purple one. I think I might get all three. Okay?
All three.
Yes. Can I get all three?
Sure.
Thanks. All right.
Of course.
Let's,
Sure.
Thanks. All right.
Of course.
Let's,
Sure.
Thanks. All right.
Of course.
Let's go. In the Aizu area, there are many artists who make crafts using Aizu cotton. When you come to Aizu, you can buy these various products at souvenir shops. Why not get one for yourself as a souvenir or a memento of your visit to Aizu? Oh, who is this friendly guy? Seems quite cool to me. I wonder what his job is. Oh, he's a taxi driver for Kawanuma Taxi. Actually, he's the president, Mr. Takamori. I'll ask him for advice on good places to visit in Aizubange.
Let's go! バンゲはのどかでいいですね。
What? That can't be all. There must be more to see. Aizubange Town. For me, this is very dangerous going to a vintage shop. I think I'll buy many things. So this is probably from, I would say, Showa, maybe 1950s vintage goods, retro goods. Let's go take a look, see what's inside. Maybe we'll find something. Wow, look at all these relics from the past. Here, you can find treasured Japanese vintage goods collected by the owner. It's an amazing sight of the now precious junk, mainly from the 1950s and 1960s. Okay, so now the owner and I will attempt to make this rubber-powered airplane, which was quite common in the 1950s and 60s, but also popular with children even in my generation. Let's see if we can make it. Now, let's make a rubber band powered toy airplane. One of my favorite toys as a child is a rubber powered airplane. Test out the engine. Let's try it out.
結構よく飛ぶので
This seems like it will fly well. Okay, now that we've built it, let's see if this thing can actually fly. Let's wind up the motor, which is an elastic. Wind it up, and let's see. 1, 2, 3. He said that it would fly well. I hope that it will take off to the air. Fly, come on, fly! Did he succeed this time? Let's hope so. This is mainly a bento shop. However, we can also have a banquet or a small reception in the tatami dining room. Here, they make delicious bento boxes such as this one. It's good. This wonderful bento or lunchbox was made by Thank you very much for this delicious lunch. Recently, croissants have also increasingly become a requested treat here. To guarantee that the croissants are freshly baked, the baking process only begins after an order is received by a customer. How about this? The baking will be done in about 20 minutes.
これをバターすましバターと、お水と蜂蜜と。あ、なるほどね。バターだけだと仕上げた時ふにゃふにゃになっちゃう。本場からどうなんですか。
While we enjoy our wonderful bento, let's talk about the many great aspects of Aizubange. Firstly, this is Yu Kobayashi of Toho Bank.
いや本当に人もいいですし、何より食べ物が美味しいです。何ですか、こう初めて会う方でもやっぱり気さくに話してくれたりとかもしますし。
Next, we have Kazuki Nagamine of Aizu Commerce and Industry Credit Union.
番下は人もいい、食べ物もいい、お酒も最高、あと一番いいのがやっぱり景色がもう田園風景もすごく綺麗で、そこが本当魅力です。
Truthfully, as everyone says, the folk here are friendly, the food and sake are great, and the scenery is breathtaking. In Aizubange Town,